What's going on, everybody? It's Jetpack Janitor here with a new high-end build for you. I just can't wait to show you what I have going on today, guys. This is fantastic. I am going to build up just a little bit of suspense for you because this build is just, it's taken me so long to get. I just can't show you this right away in the video. I got to make you at least do 600 Leray Barrett kills before that, you know what I mean? It's just, oh, God. It took me forever to get this. It took me forever to get this. So, without any further ado, I'm going to quickly give you the fun walkthrough of this build. I have no gameplay in this video, unfortunately, but I do plan on putting out some manhunt videos for you later, so go ahead and subscribe. You definitely are going to want to see the manhunts that are coming out along with this one, guys. It is going to be just awesome. Awesome build. Awesome fun times. This is going to be good. Now, let's look. Starting it off, got a Liberator here. It's a golden named gun that you can buy in the terminal itself, so that is always fun. Now, going down into it, competent weapon damage is increased by 10% for 15 seconds after using a skill. That is one of the most popularly used talents right now on guns. Destructive armor destruction value is increased by 15% when using this weapon. This added to an assault rifle is pretty bomb. Talented, killing a target with this weapon increases skill power by 15% for 20 seconds. The effect does not stack. Killing a new target refreshes the timer. Now, that is another fun skill to use because you can pretty much, if you can keep killing bots and people together, you can keep that up pretty consistently through an entire fight, especially how people really like to use bots in the dark zone to kill rogues and to kill people when they're rogue. My second gun in the good old-fashioned gold spirit, I've got the Urban MDR. You can only get this from from survival caches. So guys, get survival going. Base damage of 27.5k, awesome. I've got using a skill increases your critical hit chance by 7.5% for 15 seconds on adept. Then focus. When no skills are on cooldown, your weapon's damage is increased by 10%. That's good for, you know, just starting a fight before you're even going after them with your flashbang. Distracted, your damage is increased by 10% against any targets with a status effect, which explains why I'm using a flashbang. As you can see, it gives me a primary DPS of 289, 233k on that one. Then my 93 hours, 162, but I use that for Colonel Bliss's proxying. Now this has toxic and harmful on it, which hopefully gets me the status effect, which would be awesome, as well as getting the percent of damage bonus, because then I can put the Urban MDR on if they're bleeding. But usually I switch back to the Liberator. Beret's Bulletproof Vest, no skills on cooldown, increases skill power by 10%, which does work for your first skill when you use it out of combat. On skill, on your one skill on cooldown increases damage by 5%. So again, it's like a competent style boost, but 5%. So it brings your competent basically up to 15%, which is good. I'll take that. 2 skills on cooldown increases armor by 10%. Now this one I saw just recently in some gameplay. When I use 2 skills, my toughness goes to 600k. It's fucking awesome. 236 armor, or 1236 stamina on there. Almost, well, 1150 armor. Rerolled it for health. Joe Farrow's Mask user can run and shoot their weapon while burning. I use this constantly against the fire turret users in the dark zone. A lot of people are using fire turret. A lot of people know to set people on fire in the dark zone. It gives you a huge advantage. This takes away that advantage. I can still DPS you to fucking death if you light me on fire. I love it. Plus 10,000 skill power. Unfortunately, to reroll that, I did have to give up enemy armor damage, which does suck, I won't lie. My Shortbow Championship knee pads, I do plan on replacing these with either stamina ones or electronics ones, stamina or firearms ones, but these are as best I have right now. The fuse time on grenades is reduced to 0.2 seconds. You throw the grenade, it hits the ground, you count 1, 2, and it's gone. It explodes immediately. It does still get final measured once in a while, but not usually. No one's running final measure. I rerolled it for armor. There's no enemy armor damage on this one either, so it's a little bit, you know, it could improve. It could improve, so I'm trying to replace that piece. Colonel Bliss's holster. Hitting a target consecutively with a sidearm increases your weapon damage by 2% for 20 seconds. This effect stacks until 10 shots, after which the stack is consumed and triggers an EMP effect. Now, if you stack it 9 times, you get an 18% boost to damage before it goes away in 20 seconds. Which, if you've ever been manhunt, 20 seconds, you can get a lot done, especially if you have an 18% boost to your damage. Skull's MC gloves. Damage is increased by 16% when no gear set bonuses are active. I don't have any gear sets active, so I get that 16% boost. That's what it's for. Critical hit chance, critical hit damage. I don't have SMGs on, so that doesn't really affect me. 1267 stamina. It's a great roll. And then I have the Ninja Bike backpack right here. I do not like it. I don't like that talent at all. I feel like that doesn't matter, even though it obviously affects just PvP. But Specialized is much better for builds in general. Adds 200% of firearms and stamina to skill power. So I have 10,700 between firearms and stamina together, so that's 21,400 added to my skill power. That's phenomenal. And it's a stamina backpack on its own. I do have an electronics mod on it with armor. It's my only electronics mods. It's so that I could simply have competent, have focused on my guns. Everything else is firearms. I have 2 firearms, 2 stamina mods that all have armor rolled on them. But this is the basic overview of it. Let me get onto my primary for you so I can. There we go. Critical hit chance 15.5%, 47%, and then let's see, 38% enemy armor damage. So that's still pretty decent. Pretty decent. And then my armor is at 52.8%. I don't know what that brings it to with the 10% boost, but let's just say it brings it to 58%. I would assume that's probably what it brings it to right about anyway. So that brings it up over the cap, which means that I'm suddenly excruciatingly tough if I use both of my skills. Now, I also have flashbang on for that instant status effect, and I use booster shot for that DPS bonus. Critical save, I believe everyone pretty much uses this one. It is absolutely key to Dark Zone fighting. If you're solo, I recommend Adrenaline. Use a medkit when not at full health to receive an overheal. That is pretty fantastic to use. It saves the day a lot. On the move is another one that everybody's using if they go rogue. Kill a hostile while moving to reduce incoming damage by 30%. If you kill a hostile and you're not moving, I can't believe you did that. That's good for you, but usually you're moving 100% of the time. Headshot a hostile to pulse them for 10 seconds is the one that I use for precision, because I usually land a couple headshots. I don't usually aim for headshots like crazy because I don't have to on this build, so I don't use one as none. But yeah, that's the overview of it, guys. I am super pumped to get it. Drop a like below if you like this build. Let me show you it one more time. Just go through everything. Liberator, MDR, 93R, Brave's bulletproof vest, Joe Farrow's mask on here, championship knee pads. I do use the specialized backpack. Don't forget, guys, this backpack is never going to be the Ninja Bike backpack. You can't make me do it. I won't do it. It's not good enough. Doesn't make the cut. Skull's MC gloves and Colonel Bliss's holster. Guys, if you want to be part of the manhunts that I'm going to go on with this build, I would love it. I'm always on once in a while. You know, I play all sorts of different time zones. I play with people all over the world. Shoot me an ad in game. Let me know you want to do a manhunt. Let me know you want to do a survival. Whatever you want to do, let me know. I want to be part of the community. I want to help you learn to play this game better if that's what you want. I want to help you get these pieces if that's what you want. Like below, subscribe so that you can see these manhunts, guys. I can't tell you enough how excited I am for this. It's going to be a great time. Add me in game. Subscribe below so you can see more of this. Have a good one. This is Jetpack Janitor over and out.